All right, so this is question 10 of the final review. This will be about how to compute a z-score. And in this case, we'll be comparing two different z-scores from two different populations. So it gives us all this data, but first what I want to know is what I need to know to compute a z-score. And so if you're not sure what that is, if you're not sure what the formula is, no worries, because it's in the formula sheet and under chapter 3 right here. And so we're going to be looking at the number it gives us minus the mean and standard deviation. So I'm going to write it down so I don't get confused. So our first population is 32 to 35 weeks. And the mean is 27. Having some issues. Our standard deviation is 700. And we know that just from this first line. And then it'll tell us down later, so I'll fill that in just a moment. Okay, and so now our next set of data is 40 weeks. And our mean is 2900. Our standard deviation is 480. And our x we will find later. So then it says if a 32-week gestation period baby weighs this much, so 32 would be in this category, so that will be our x. So it weighs 2375. And then a 41 week, which is greater than 40 weeks, weighs 2575. So I will write that down. Okay, and so if we remember our formula for z-score is x minus the mean over the standard deviation. And that equals our z-score. So we're going to do that. So we're going to do 2375, our x minus our mean, and then we're going to divide that by our standard deviation. And so this first one, our z-score is negative 0.464. And our second one, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do our x right here minus our mean, and then divide that by our standard deviation. And our z-score for this one is negative 0.677. All right, so this one is less than this one, right? Because negatives, so this is less than. So our 41 week baby is relatively less. We want less because it's smaller than this one right here. So we're going to type in I did rounding, right? Okay. Oh, what is wrong? Oh, 2 decimal places. My bad. I didn't even check that. Okay, there we go. And that's how you compute a z-score.